Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to, a battle in the Panzer IV J. Now, why do I show this battle? Well, first of all, I have to be sorry. I have to delay the duck talk, I think, because things happened, and I want to tell you about those things right now. Well, first of all, my graphic cards. My old trusty 780 Ti made poof. It retired from duty, like this 3-inch gun carrier. No, seriously, it literally made poof, and there was a big column of cloud, like over this Panzer IV J2, F2, sorry. The thing is this, I had to go out and purchase a new graphic card, ASAP. And that was my third kill, by the way. The thing was this, I had to buy one, and it's a bit bad that it is now, because within a few weeks or so, I guess, the new 1000 series of Nvidia graphic cards would have been available. And I played with the thought of upgrading my PC, although it wasn't necessary. Now, the thing was this, by purchasing a new graphic card, 970 by the way, I also purchased a new microphone. I hope it sounds alright, because there's one issue. I can't record while being within War Thunder. I can, but it sounds terrible. It really sounds not good. Like the bomb sounds you hear from a bomber like this. Why I use bombers in War Thunder? Well, they not just give me maybe certain kills, but they also provide me with additional intelligence in terms of where enemies are. So, just give you a quick overlook over the map. That was the second bounce on the turret front of this Sherman. He missed. They are rather strong, and the third bounce, and it was at this moment that I said, okay, I wasted like 10% of my ammunition on this guy, as I just took 31 APHE shells into battle. It will be important later on, believe it or not. Now, at the moment I am also tricking this CIS-30 into coming out by firing the machine gun. It thinks I've fired my main gun, but I haven't. So, easy kill. That, by the way, was my 7th kill, and this strange view is when I distribute artillery strikes. Yeah, this is where there are limitations of the replay. Sadly, I didn't kill this Panzer IIIL. Yeah, and also I have to hide this order behind the minimap. I tried a little bit around with the replay system, and I have to say, for tanks, it's actually not that bad. The replay system definitely has improved over the last year, so to speak. So, I also try out if I can use the map, and here you can see that the enemy team is basically all around me, and that's weird. I couldn't get out with, pressing M again, but, it's the replay. What can you do? So, yeah, I play with the thought of giving this Panzer IIIL another try, and I bounce a T-34 shell. This just could mean either he hit me on a strong point of the hull, like the driver's hatch, or he hit me with his stock shell, and the front of the Panzer IV J is 80 millimeters thick, and the stock shell does have around about 80 millimeters of penetration, if I'm not mistaken, or the stock APHE shell of the short-barreled 76mm T-34s. Nevertheless, I see this KV-1, and I know that I have to take him out, because he can be a real thorn in the side. But I hesitated a little bit because I feared to get shot in the back by enemy tanks, and at this moment he was taken out by a Panzer IV F2, it seems. And then I make the ballsy move, and I show you right here what I mean. This is the bridge where a lot, where you practically have the entirety of the enemy team, and you see the sticky mugs actually reacting to my presence. And I make a little bit of mess out of this kill of this martyr. But I track him, and he doesn't have the gun depression. Next shot finishes him off. I should have changed to HE probably. No, doesn't matter. And that's the only bot kill I make in the game. And of course the first side shot bounces. Doesn't matter. I have the rounded conjunction of the front and side armor, and that is very nice indeed. So I see the sticky mugs that aimed for me previously. I make a good hit, but it was not enough. Sadly, my machine guns didn't work. It seems like they were nerfed a little bit. Then he gets ammo racked, and this AAA vehicle damages my gun. But before he could take out my gun, I kill him. So I'm actually repairing at the moment, and while I'm repairing, I use the time to distribute the artillery strikes once again, and I have a good look around. And this position, with the cap circle in that position in the northern part of the map, is just godlike. I have the sight of T-34, so of course I bounce. Yeah. And then I see a M10 Wolverine there, and I played it previously to get the additional armor, like on the Panzer IV J. I know how horrible the turret rotation speed is, so with immobilizing him, I knew that I had all the time to kill him. Then I see this Panzer IV J, I observe him, and I waited until he shoots, and I also needed time to for my turret to rotate in that direction. I see that he shot, so that means I can engage him easily, side to me, and of course I take out the gunner. And that's quite funny if you look at the next few kills, and it gives me enough time for the second shot that kills the rest of his crew. I see on the radar that there are certain points, and I was not quite sure what to do, but then I see a T-34, and this time a turret hit from the side does the job. Very nice indeed. That was my 12th kill. So pretty good battle. So then I see this this Churchill arriving, and I had a shot at this M3 Lee. I immobilize him, but I was not quite sure what this Churchill was doing. And then I see that he really goes for me, and I know how slow a Churchill is. And at this point, I actually make a ballsy move. I turn around and try to flank him through the area where the spawn point of the enemy team is, to the way to the cap zone. So I was that confident, and the M3D still is immobilized. All the other tanks may not have the time to react. And is it me being so hot, or is that your Amaret going off? Yeah, I stop it right here. So, and again I have a lucky shot as something bounces off my tracks without even damaging them. So far I just have received a little bit of damage from a AAA vehicle. No crew damage done. Again, I adjust my turret before engaging the enemy, and it's a premium Panzer IV. And with the first shell, I just take out the gunner. Everybody is just injured. Then the next shot finishes off the injured crew members. I see that this T-34 tries to wait for me. I try a shot at the bot, but you know, at this point I actually look at my ammunition count, and this is a replay bug. I don't have it. I see this Panzer IIIM take out this gunner, of course, and then have all the time in the world to finish him off with the second shot. Yeah, so I had 3 stunning shots for taking out the gunner. And if Gaijin has to buff one thing through the entirety of ground forces, it should be the health point pool of the gunner. As you can see on this T-34, don't know what it was exactly. Yeah, as I take out the loader and the gunner. And then I'm actually down to APCR. Those are my last 10 solid shots run. I'm out of APHE. The next shot, the next APCR takes out the gun breech and then disappears into the void. The next shell takes out the gunner, and it just shows you how sturdy this M3D can be. But the fourth shell in this case is the charm. Actually, it was like the fifth shell if you take the first APHE shell into account. Must be quite frustrating for the M3D driver, as it is to drive around the wreck of the Churchill. I think the player left the game when the wreck is still here burning. I'm literally down to like 7 rounds. I have to refill my ammunition supply. I have to go into the camp. That's the only way. I see that the only tank next to me is a bot, and in front of me I have the side of the turret of a KV-1 and make a good shot. That's a good crippling shot. Just the commander and the driver is here, and I actually misjudged the position of the driver and just give the dead radio operator another unnecessary headshot, but I correct my aim and finish off the driver. He was one of 2 remaining crew members, and so that was the death. I prioritized then the T-34 and one-shot him from above with an APCR. Nice. Then I go for the KV-1 and I go for the back of the turret, as there is the most crew located. I also take out either the radio operator or the driver. I was not quite sure. And this finally broke the neck of the enemy team, and that was 18 player kills so far. Now, actually, that was the end of the action in the battle, but I let the replay run for a little bit more for you to enjoy tank physics a little bit. Yeah, they really have to fix it. It's super annoying. I mean, they should really play their own game, and they would fix stuff like this immediately. And I let it run for you to see one thing. Now I get the replacement for my APHE shells. Yeah, and that's it with the replay. Let's have a quick look at the post-battle result screens. By the way, this last part was finally the part where I remembered myself to press the record button. Yeah, good job me, good job me. So, for actually 18 kills and 1 bot kill, I got 85,000 silver lines and 5,591 research points. So, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Please like the video if you have enjoyed it, and tell me what you think about the new microphone. Also, please subscribe. See you on the battlefield.